Hey everybody, it's Gail, and this is Errata-Hate episode 33. So this episode is part 2 of a corner-to-corner technique tutorial that I'm putting together. So in episode 31, if you didn't see it, I showed you the basics for working the corner-to-corner technique, which is a great way to make blankets and scarves and a bunch of other stuff. And today, what I'm going to do is show you how to do color changes like you can see in this corner-to-corner project. And so I won't be showing you the basics of corner to corner again because it's already been covered, but I'm going to turn the camera around, I'm going to show you that color change technique, and then if you're a patron, there is a post that I made for patrons only that has a couple of small charts so that you can practice the corner-to-corner color technique that I'm going to show you here. And it also allows you to practice corner-to-corner, obviously. If you are not a patron, for the low, low price of $1 a month, you can have full access to every pattern and chart and any sort of stuff like that that I make that I generally sell. Although there will be a few things that will just be patron-specific. So that's the spiel. Gonna get the camera turned around and we're gonna get to it. Alright, we've got the camera turned, and as you can see, I have my corner-to-corner piece here to show you how to do this. And so if you've ever done a color change in double crochet, this is pretty much the exact same thing. It just depends on the stitch that you do it. So we have this square of the corner-to-corner mostly finished. I have the chain 3, and then I have 2 completed double crochets. So what I'm going to do is yarn over, and I'm going to complete the first half of the double crochet. And then I'm going to take the yarn that I'm color changing, and I'm going to make that slip knot, just like that. Oop, there we go. And then I'm going to pull that through as the final loop of this double crochet so that I finish that square with the white, and then when I come to the next square and start working on it, I have a square that is just white. Now, it really is that easy. When you look at charts that show you corner-to-corner color changes, what you get generally is individual colored squares. And so the way that you do that is the way that I just showed you, so that if you look at this now, moving this back, this entire square is yellow, and then this entire square is white. So there's one other join I want to show you, which is how to join color on an edge. And so this, I'm going to pull this out to do this because this part of my sample is completely bound off. And so what I'm going to do is come back here and take this apart just a little bit so that I can do the join that would also increase the corner-to-corner project. So it's the chain 3, the 2 double crochets. I will now do a 3rd double crochet, and again, hold there, get my color change yarn, set up my slip knot, not my slip stitch, different thing. And then we're going to work it through here, and going to work that base chain 6 that always starts off the next row of a corner to corner when you're still increasing. So there's that 6, and then I'm just going to work it the same that I would any other chain 6. So I'm going to skip the first 3 chains, and I'm going to work the double crochets into the other 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And now I am going to work into that chain 3 space like you always would, and just work my way up. And so those are the 2 ways that you do the color changes on corner to corner crochet. you will, if you have a project that has a lot of color changes, you're going to end up with a lot of tails in the back that are going to have to be woven in. So just prepare for that. You know, I generally, when I'm working a project like this, if I've got a lot of color changes, I'll do 10 rows, and then I'll stop and turn everything over and put things where they belong, and then pick up on the next 10 rows, and that really helps keep it under control. It's also a good way to sort of give your hands a little bit of a rest. You know, you're still sewing, but you're moving your hands a little differently, and it's a good reminder to stop and rest, she says, still recovering from that shoulder strain. So that is the process for the color changing corner to corner. I will see y'all next week. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here, please like, subscribe, share, and consider dropping me $1 on Patreon. I'll see you guys later.